नमस्कार, वाई फैक्टर में आपका स्वागत है। इस हफ्ते की प्रस्तुति झुंड। ये नया भारत, ऐसे श्री बच्चन जी का एक मोनोलॉग है फिल्म में, जहाँ दे हैव ट्राइड वेरी बेस्ट टू मेक इट द नेक्स्ट थिंग in monologues after no means no. And one message is very clear: no. Don't keep making Bachchan ji do these monologues again and again, because that doesn't guarantee anything in the film. People should realize this, directors, filmmakers, producers, that just by getting Bachchan ji on the screen and using him for his baritone and his enigmatic personality will not make a substandard or a poor product excellent. In his prime, he could not make a substandard product like Tufan and Jadugar work. तो क्या बात कर रहे हो आप लोग? And that's why Jhund is going wrong. I have also maintained this theory from before, from when I had highlighted it during Zero of Anand Del Rai, that small film guys, I'm not saying this in a derogatory manner, people who are content based directors should stick to that content. When they go into superstardom and try to increase the scale of production, with Zero and Atrangi Ray, he flopped. Likewise, director of Sairat and more recently Vaikunth from Amazon's Unpaused Season 2, Nagraj is very good on content related matters. But the minute he tries to up the scale, he falters very badly. Jhund, from if you have seen the promos of it, you've seen the movie, because that's what it is to it. Now, past a point, you can keep on trying to add more and more, but it's not going to make the soup taste any better. On the contrary, it does exactly the opposite. Too much of a good thing is not good enough. So Jhund from the trailer ये दर्शाना चाहता है कि बस्ती के चंद भटके हुए नौजवानों को लेके बच्चन जी का जो किरदार है विजय बोराडे एक फुटबॉल टीम बनाना चाहते हैं और जो भारत का रिप्रेजेंटेशन करेंगे। कहाँ करेंगे, कैसे करेंगे, were the questions which one sought answers for when he went to see Jhund. Then the marketing ploy came in कि उनका आमिर खान का बड़ा इंटरव्यू आ गया यूट्यूब पे कि प्राइवेट व्यूइंग में स्टैंडिंग ओवेशन मिल गया। रूह काँप गई, रूह भूषण with such super performance by Amir in that, making you believe कि oh, this is the next best thing. All paid for, but obvious, because the movie starts with a thing, special thanks to Amir Khan, and he manages to ruin the movie for you because your expectations go so high. Jhund was an average product before pandemic also. It was an average product with the promos also. ये जो उनकी एक कोशिश रही है to make it larger than life tanks miserably. This is why I also say कि दिखाओ पे ना जाओ. All these superstars and all these people who keep on putting tweets and best performance ever, heart touching, all that stuff, कचरा. सब PR exercise है, which we just saw recently when it came out that how come all cricketers were loving a movie whose language also they didn't understand and doing the dance steps. We all know about what we're talking about. So Jhund starts off with a good concept. Bachchan ji happens to be living in that area, and he suddenly discovers this bunch of rowdies. How and all that stuff is questions left unanswered, better off. And he makes a team out of them. Their individual characteristics add so much of nice fun and flavor. And till the interval time when the football match gets over and the celebratory song after that, the movie should have ended there. People would have come back raving about it. Means I have seen, this is the longest football match I've ever seen in Hindi commercial cinema, and come to think of it, about 15 odd goals being scored and each goal being given equal prominence, but it does not tear you down, it does not wear you down. You feel nice seeing the football match. Such is the brilliant execution of Nagraj for that part, and that's what made the film its beauty, because there are so many characters, the Raddiwala uncle and all the entire football clan, even the college kids, brilliantly done. And it evokes a positive response. That the movie should have ended at the interval point. Interval के बाद picture becomes a documentary on how to get passport and ration card and Aadhaar card in India. अगर आप गाँव में हैं तो आपकी दिक्कतें और बढ़ सकती है. And if you are a slum dweller, then life's gonna be tough, man. That's all it becomes. When these directors rise from showing realism, भाई स्पाइस जेट कब से न्यूयॉर्क जाने लग गया. इतना तो भले स्पॉन्सरशिप लिया है, so you're getting upgraded to Spice Max. Excellent. I would love to see Spice Jet do that to people who genuinely deserve it. But ठीक है, पेड स्पॉन्सरशिप है, किया आपने, ठीक है, बट थोड़ा तो रखो कि न्यूयॉर्क कब से फाइट हो गया स्पाइस जेट का. Then things are glaringly wrong. The lady who has 3 daughters, again they played on the community card fairly well in order to show upliftment of women. When she leaves the house, she has an infant in her hands. But during the course of the movie, by the time the interval, the infant becomes a good toddler, yearning for the father whom she hardly would have remembered when the mother left the house. So how? Because the movie is not, the time span is not more than 6 to 8 months. And such glaring things keep coming up then. Means imagine in today's time they are expecting us to assume and believe rather that one of the high society parents, by this, the girl drives a Mercedes to college, and you are expecting, visualize this, a Mercedes driving girl, well to do, modern dressed, modern outlook, starts falling for a person from a slum like Dharavi, Geeta Nagar, or any of those, based on one football match, and starts exchanging WhatsApps and then having attractions towards that character. नहीं, love story across all sectors fine, but ये नहीं जमता realism में. The person wouldn't even blink an eye, not because of a look down attitude, but तुम्हारे radar में आएगा ही नहीं वो. So that's where they've gone wrong. Post interval, they've started focusing on individual issues, not as with regards to the story theme, but just like ये passport के issue के लिए for that Ayush character of Dawn, and it drags and drags and drags on. By the end, you feel like चलना खत्म कर picture. So all in all, obviously Nagraj was very good with his content based things, but the minute he tries to rope in all this larger than life and TC's produced big banner film, he falls flat as a director. Also post interval, the writing falls poorly post interval, the performances fall post interval. The charm of the movie was a multi-character thing which was there pre-interval, but they all fall after that. They've just gone tone deaf, and that's where the film falters majorly. So my suggestion to you, आएगा 1 महीने में OTT पे आएगा, save your $500. Does it have the Y-factor? Definitely not. I would give it a 2 out of 5. That also till pre-interval portions के लिए only. Do like and subscribe to our channel, and please follow us on Instagram and Twitter.